Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another action-packed episode of Aggression. I am your host, Tristan Law. You might remember me as former ECPWHV alumni. On tonight's show, we're going to have the ECPW contract in a case holder, Rick King, the submission technician, squaring off against Fuego. In this match that took place at the Ellenville Firehouse, the stipulation was Fuego had to beat Rick King by submission. And if he beat him by submission, he would be the new holder of the contract in a case. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the match.
Something from me, and I want it back. You took from me my opportunity to challenge for the Aggression Championship. You made it look like it was me that said I quit. I don't call myself Mr. Match of the Night to be cocky. It gives me the confidence to give everything I have in every one of my matches. I don't call myself Fuego because it sounds cool. It reminds me of the burning desire I have to become the best. And to become the best, I have to beat you, Rick King. So on June 24th, Ellenville, New York, you won't be able to run away like you did in Newburgh. This time, you're going to have to face me like a man. And not only will I walk out still Mr. Match of the Night, but Mr. Contract in a case.
Hey, well, you know what? These days, wrestling isn't only for men; it's for the women. And I think Rick King has put on a little bit of show for the women. Looks like Rick King has something to say.
I have something to say.
Told you.
So ladies and gentlemen, my name is the submission technician, Rick King. I don't need that, I'm great. Here's the thing. Last time we were here, I won that. You can cheer.
That's true. Remember that match with 6 men in the ring? Elimination.
So, I'm eliminated my own free will. Here's the clincher. Here's the thing. The only way I'm getting that to Fuego tonight is that he can beat me by submission.
Wow, that's a huge stipulation, man.
Wow. I mean, there's a lot on the line tonight.
Well, I think that was a little uncalled for.
Hey, well, you know what? I think he deserved it. You're lucky I didn't give him one.
And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Match of the Night.
Here it is, the man on fire, Fuego. Here's another match. You got the world's greatest submission wrestler going against the world's greatest high flyer in Fuego for that contract in a case. And as you just heard, if Fuego wants to win it, he has to make Rick King submit.
But you know what? It doesn't matter if one's a submission or one's a high flyer.
ECPW Hudson Valley, we returned to the scene of the crime in Ellenville, where allegedly I stole the contract in a case from Fuego. Fuego, how do I steal something from you that was never yours in the first place? Let me educate you. It doesn't work that way. But this Saturday, we're going to put this thing to rest because I have a destiny to fulfill in ECPW Hudson Valley. It involves championships, and it does not involve you. So this Saturday, my contract in a case is on the line by my own free will. So maybe we'll add a little something to it. I'll save that surprise for Saturday. One way or another, though, we're done. This thing ends, and you get no more shots after this Saturday in Ellenville.
Hey, but not for nothing, Rick King's kind of cocky as himself as well. You remember he just walked out the door? He took his ball and went home. And ladies and gentlemen, the start of the match, and they're trading punches.
There's no love lost between these two. They just want to hurt each other. It's a headlock by Rick King.
You can tell that Fuego really wants it.
Bunch of stiff forearms from the man on fire, Fuego, side headlock now. I think that's the one thing that Fuego really has going for him is that speed. That speed will help him stay up on Rick King.
But you know what? He also has those gloves as well, too. You see those gloves? It's like every time Fuego throws a punch, he's hitting them with fire. Nice back elbow by Fuego.
I mean, this right here is what Fuego has to do. Keep on Rick King, not let him get a breath, not let him get anything.
Hey, for the lack of a better term, you just got to keep the heat on him if he wants to win.
That's it. Let's see, that shows what Rick King has right there. Just going low with that shot to the stomach. Gives the man on fire a little chop of his own.
You see, the thing with chops is that you have to be careful. You could probably stop a man's foot with a chop. Insecure by Fuego.
And once again, there's that speed and quickness of Fuego.
You see, but if Fuego wants to win, you got to go get him. You can't beat him on the outside. It's a submission match. You can't submit him from the outside.
We're going to see something huge from Fuego. Huge suicide dive. Yeah, right there. That's those moves from Fuego that everybody's got to watch out for.
You see, when I was the champion of many moons ago, those things that I never did. I never jumped outside of the ring. I see, for me, that's a little bit too much dangerous. It puts a little too much separation between me and the opponent. You see, for me, I want to keep the guy inside the ring because that's how you win. I want to stay on him.
If Fuego really was smart right now, he'd roll Rick King back in that ring. See?
But you know what? That's a nice way to soften him up, though, because he jumps out the rope and hits him with the DDT. The leg takedown.
He's got that knee bar. You see, this is a different style. This is different for Fuego. We never really seen him going for submissions.
You see, the thing with submission matches, you got to remember as well, too, is that the person in the submission has to either submit or reach the ropes. See, and when they reach the ropes, you only have 5 seconds to let go.
Right there was a huge throat chop and then a big boot right to the face of Fuego. Really just softening the barrage of boots.
You see, and those kicks as well, too, to the head.
Rick King, my God! Rick King is laying it in to Fuego. But Fuego is Mr. Match of the Night, so he will not disappoint. In the meantime, we're going to go on a commercial break, but while you're waiting for us to come back, be sure to check out ecpwhv1.com. We'll be right back. folks, we're back, like I promised. Rick King, the submission technician versus Fuego. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get back to the match.
Two to the head, too. See, that's when they give a man a concussion. Now make him forget where he is. You see, if you give the man a concussion, that's a great way to beat him because you know what? Yeah! Snap man into the rear chin lock. You see, that's a way for a man to forget where he is. See, he stomps him in the head and he squeezes the life out of him. That's a very good strategy right there.
That's it. And that's got to be the game plan of Rick King. Take every breath out of Fuego's body to the point where he has to submit.
And the cover. You see, that's a nice little combo by Fuego. You see, he gives him the elbows, and then he does the moonsault on him to knock further air out of him. So that's a good way to try to win this match.
I think that's going to be the better part for Fuego too right now, is he's got all these aerial moves that he can do that's going to keep Rick King guessing what is next.
Yeah, Fuego's trying to stretch out the hamstring of that left leg. Rick King with the kickoff. See, I think Rick is feeling it.
Area of his own.
Yep. You see, there's a little bit of desperation in there. You see, he's able to stand on that left leg.
I don't think he really got all of it though.
Yeah.
But still, no matter what, that's going to knock the cobwebs right into you, make you disoriented.
You see, in the wrestling ring, the corner is the worst place to be. You know why? Because you have no place to run. You're stuck in the corner. Until you fight your way out, when your opponent hooks you out, shoot reverse. Another kick to the head by Rick King. Rolls him over.
Rick King with the second rope.
Come on! I don't know what you call that, but it looks like you put him on his head.
Whatever it was, it did the job.
He said it's over. And he kicks out.
Just not enough.
You see, I thought this was a submission match.
Well, you can pin Rick King can pin or make him submit.
But
the only way for Fuego to get that case is he has to make Rick King submit.
So the odds are in Fuego's favor.
Well,
they're not in his favor.
Because Rick King can make him submit, get count out, submission, whatever. But if Fuego wants that case, he has to make Rick King submit.
I see that. You see, for me, that's a match I wouldn't have signed up for. However, that shows the intelligence of Rick King. But it also shows the desperation of Fuego.
Oh, Fuego's been bested twice by Rick King. First in the contract in a case, title match, and then in his rematch. Now Fuego's been on record saying he never said he submitted.
Look at it.
Rick King is just relentless on everything he does.
You see that separation. That separation's bad. You see when you give your opponent a little bit of time? Rick King is Fuego's putting the fire in him with those gloves.
I really don't know where this is going to go, but I don't like it.
If Fuego wanted to get more mileage out of those punches, he'd pull them back a little bit more and lay them in.
That's it.
But you can tell, though, because of the way he's throwing those punches, that he has a little bit of cobwebs up in those heads.
Looks like we're going to see a superplex.
He's done! However, in order for Fuego to win the briefcase, he needs to make him submit, but he goes for the cover. And he kicks out.
I mean, I have never seen a move like that.
Like he had him in the air, and then he like flips him in the air, and wow, that was a very good move. I'm surprised that Rick King is still in it.
And that's why the fans come back to see Fuego, his moves just like that.
Fuego is back on that left leg again.
Working that leg, going back to that knee ball.
Stretching out that hamstring, putting the pressure in that lower lumbar area. You can see Rick King turning red. Look at that. You see that?
He's trying not to give up, trying to prevent Fuego from locking.
You know what? I hope he doesn't blow a gasket in the ring. And Rick King at the ropes.
That's smart right there. That's what I would have done. Get to them ropes, make them break it.
And you see, at this point, it leaves Fuego wondering, what does he have to do next? I think in order for Fuego to take that briefcase home, he's going to have to kill him.
That might be what it comes down to.
Into a nice stunner.
That was just a desperation stunner.
And a kick to the head. And Fuego's moving around like a palm tree in a hurricane. And it knocks his head clean off his shoulders. Both men are down. Where do we go from here?
I think Rick King was just trying to send Fuego's head up onto the stage into the merchandise stand.
See, Rick King, if you want to win this, you got to let go of that left leg. And he has him and he has him locked it in the submission, and he pulls it all the way back.
Wrenching it back. He's going to either break the back or the neck of Fuego with that.
And he reaches, he has the rope.
See, there he is, smartly using all of that 5 count that he's allotted.
That's called insult to injury. That's getting an extra mile. You see, you give this guy an inch, he wants to take a mile.
And that's a sign of what will be a great champion one day. You see Rick King just stomping Fuego now. Once again using all of that 5 count.
You think that was the 5 count? I thought the ref was counting how many people are left in his mouth.
Yeah, it could be that too. I'll have to ask him later. Wow, look at that big punch right to the jaw.
Look at it. Both men are worn out from this match. Lifts a little bit, the way he puts himself in, but separation. You see, the last time they created a little bit of separation and the cover, and he kicks out. That's like 2 3/3.
I really don't know how Fuego is kicking out, where he's getting the willpower to kick out.
But you see, when you're probably in a concussion, the way that Fuego is at this point, it's that muscle memory. That's what's helping him kick out. He probably doesn't know where he is, but he knows he just needs to kick out because when you go to wrestling school, you're trained to kick out. Kick up.
I don't know where Fuego found the energy to do that. Looks like he's going for that rolling thunder. Spring.
He catches him right on the knee. Right on the knee.
Wow.
This match is done. You see, at that point, I would have put him in a submission.
That's it. It's moves like that.
There you go.
Fuego. I mean, we have never seen him do a second rope springboard corkscrew moonsault.
But you see, it's where he put it. He didn't drop it on his chest, on his stomach, or his back. He dropped it on that left leg, on that knee. The knee that he's been wearing down. The knee that he's been beating up all night.
And that's all pure strategy right there on Fuego's part. But at this point, I don't think Rick King is going to submit either.
Fuego's looks like he's out of options.
Fuego trying to figure out where to go. At the same time, yeah, he should have put him in a rear chin lock.
Put him right in his head.
Fuego just gave Rick King way too much time right there.
You see, it's that separation. I'm telling you, separation is a killer. Rick King looks like he's going up. You see, he's not putting that much weight on that left leg at all. It's the adrenaline, I'm telling you.
High rim district.
What a swanton. Look at the hang time. And this match is done.
For 1, 2.
Oh, wait. Fuego still has a little bit more left in him.
2 7/8. I'm telling you. That's just pure determination for Fuego
But
not to lose.
you see that it's the adrenaline. It's the need to win. That's what gave Rick King the ability to stand on that left leg, to stand on that left rope, to do that desperation, to jump off. Looks like he's going to the crowd for a little bit of help, and he found himself a chair.
I don't know. This is smart.
Maybe he's going to sit on it.
If I was having that kind of trouble, I'd bring a chair in too.
Well, maybe somebody should tell him that's not what a chair is used for. You see, a chair is used for sitting. These people pay their hard-earned money to sit. You see, the ref's doing a good job by removing the chair from the ring. See, that's a good ref right there, making sure that the rules are being followed. Oh, no! And the ref is down. You see, if the ref didn't touch the chair, even though he's doing the right thing, the ref wouldn't be down right now. But now there's nobody to supervise this match.
saying that's over.
That's it. He's got the leg. He's got the leg. Is he going to tap out? And he taps out, but the ref is out. The ref is not around to count him out. The ref is not around. What's going to happen now?
Fuego knows he gave up. We all know he gave up. But without that ref there to call it,
Fuego's the champion.
this match is still.
Fuego's got the briefcase. But you know what? The ref had to see it, and the ref was out.
That's it. That's all that matters is that third man in the ring
But
calling.
we seen it.
That's what he gets for helping the ref. That huge super kick swallowing his teeth. That's a count. 1, 2.
No way! Did you see that?
There's no way Fuego should have kicked out.
And where is that coming from? You know what? I can see Fuego definitely winning this and becoming the aggression champion in the future.
That's pure determination on Fuego's part. Pure instinct and determination.
But we've seen it. This match is technically over because Rick King tapped out.
Technically, yes, but the ref decided to call it. Both of these men, they left it all in the ring. You can see they're giving it everything.
This match is almost of main event quality. Shoot reverse, the duck, the do-si-do. And it's down. 2, 3. Whoa! Fuego did it!
Rick King.
Even though he won though, he doesn't get the briefcase.
Well, that's it. And that was the smart game plan by Rick King.
It made him desperate that he won by any means necessary. However, he didn't win by the right means to take home the briefcase.
That's it. Fuego did not make Rick King submit.
And you can even see when the briefcase opened. When the briefcase opened, there wasn't a contract. He's smart. Hey Leo, you saw it. You tapped, right?
Rick King did tap, but the ref was not able to call it.
Looks like Fuego's drawn the line in the sand.
Technically, it was a clear
Fuego said, if you cross the line, you're behind this mine. But as you can hear the crowd here in Allenville, New York, they're saying that he tapped out. However, the referee was down, so that did not count.
That's all that matters right there. Fuego did not make Rick King step out.
Well, you know what? Better luck next time, Fuego.
I see this. Well, there's your winner, Fuego. By pinfall.
Although he may not have gotten the prize.
Hey, Rick. Hey, how's it going, Tristan Law? All right.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, actually, while we're here with the camera, the fans of ECPW HV, we have some questions for you. We want to know.
Yeah.
We want to know. Tell us about your match tonight.
My match was terrible. To be honest, it was awful. Do you know why? Because for the better part of a year, I have been on the hottest streak in ECPW Hudson Valley. I have this to prove it. The contract in a case for the Aggression Championship anytime I want. Now, for the better part of a year, I have not been beaten. Certainly not made to tap out, never pinned. And tonight, maybe I don't give Fuego enough credit. Because tonight, Fuego did it. 1, 2, 3. He proved that after all, I'm only human, right? So maybe we're not done. Maybe tonight wasn't the end. Maybe I have a little bit more for Fuego.
My question is that, as you heard, the commissioner said that Fuego is now the #1 contender.
Why?
for
Why
the-
is he the #1 contender? Let me tell you something. You know who the #1 contender is? Me, forever. As long as I have this, there is no other #1 contender. It's all about me. And when I'm ready to pull the trigger on this contract in a case. So he gets to skip the line. Why? Because he won one match? I beat him by disqualification. I beat him by submission. I beat him by pinfall. I made Fuego say I quit in the triple stage assault. And he gets one win. And he's the #1 contender. Tell me what that means.
You know what? It means that you might be seeing Fuego again in the near future if Fuego wins. But hey, we have one more question for you. And I know that everybody out there watching wants to know. When are you going to cash it in? When are you going to say, you know what, I want the big bill, if you don't mind me touching that?
You and ECPW, Hudson Valley fans, and this idiot holding the camera, you all want to know when I'm going to get my championship. Because that's what this is. It's me walking to the ring and taking the championship. And you want to know when I'm going to do it? I'll tell you exactly when I want to do it. You want to know? You guys at home, you want to know? You want to know? I'll tell you exactly when I'm going to do it. It's no secret. When I'm ready.
My God, what a match. Rick King versus Fuego. That match was everything we thought it was going to be, and then some. You see, in order for Fuego to take home the ECPW HV contract in a case, he had to beat Rick King by submission. However, he beat him by pinfall. Good match, Fuego, but better luck next time. You people watching at home, you guys want to find out about future shows? Or you want to check out past events? Or how about even a fundraiser? I'll tell you how to find us. It's ecpwhv1.com. That is ecpwhv1.com, where we are #1 in the Hudson Valley and #1 in your hearts. I am Tristan Law. Until next week, we'll see you in the ring.